Good evening. It's been a night of violence at St Kilda with a gang of up to 100 youths storming the foreshore and terrorising locals and visitors. Just 2 arrests were made. Police are still hunting 20 people who bashed and robbed 3 men.
Another violent night in St Kilda as gangs of teens run riot. Drunk and looking for trouble, it turned the tourist strip into a battle zone.
It's concerning for us that this event has occurred again. We are seeing some of these incidents occurring at St Kilda. 3
men were attacked, one knocked out after being kicked in the head.
The main victim was assaulted. He was kicked whilst he was on the ground. He was unconscious. Whilst he was on the ground, his phone and his wallet was stolen.
Friends of the victim tried to save him, but were also left bloodied and bruised. The gang then rampaged through Ackland Street.
We ended up having about 30 youths left around the car park and McDonald's, which we had to deal with throughout the night.
Capsicum spray was used to control 2 men.
OC spray was used at one occasion. That male who was sprayed, he's been arrested.
One victim was assaulted as he tried to stop the gang terrorising shop workers.
I had a couple of kicks in the back of the head. Like I've got a little bump in the back of my head, but like I'm still standing.
Locals say they're fed up with the aggressive behaviour.
Yeah, I think just violence and any respect in an area where families come to and young people on a Saturday night is a terrible thing.
We've been living here for the last 9 years. Yeah, ticking time bomb.
Police are tonight calling on any witnesses to come forward.
Cassie Zervos joins us now from St Kilda. And Cassie, what's happened to the men arrested?
Well, Mitch, a 19-year-old man faced the Melbourne Magistrates Court today, charged with assaulting a police officer and making threats to kill. A second man has been summoned on firearms charges. Police say they will continue to maintain a heavy police presence down here along the St Kilda foreshore to prevent any further violence. Mitch.
Good evening. A man's been bashed unconscious and robbed during an out-of-control brawl involving dozens of youths at St Kilda. Let's go to Lana Murphy on the foreshore tonight. Lana, take us through what's happened.
Well, Brett, it was around 11 o'clock last night when things took a violent turn here on the St Kilda foreshore. A large group of youths gathered just next to the Donovan's restaurant started brawling. Now, police did respond quickly with about 40 members arriving to break the violence up, but that simply spread with about 20 youths moving on towards the Surf Lifesaving Club, where they then surrounded a trio of friends, bashing one man unconscious, kicking him on the ground before stealing his mobile phone and his wallet and turning on his 2 friends. Now, 2 of those men were admitted to the Alfred Hospital. They've since been discharged, but the violence spread. It went towards Ackland Street, where about 30 teenagers were seen brawling in the McDonald's car park. Police were then forced to deploy OC spray to arrest 2 men. One of them has now been released pending summons, which is expected to be charged on weapons offences, while a second man, a 19-year-old from Truganina known as Down Marlborough, did appear at the Melbourne Magistrates Court today with making threats to kill, possessing cannabis and breaching bail. He will appear on Tuesday. Now, Brett, police say that they were making regular patrols down here on the foreshore and they do not believe that this fight was fueled by alcohol.
Throughout the night, no one had been down there drinking or anything like that. Everyone was sort of well behaved. It's just when the large group came together, trouble was caused amongst their group, and then it sort of flowed on into the public.